The Kelly Jean Cook Senior Charitable Foundation raised the stature and elevated the importance of the STAR program by investing over $1.4 million since 1997. Members of the foundation are here with us today. We have Deborah Rochelle, President, Carolyn Boss, Joanne Michael, Secretary, and Katie Pacelli, Executive Director. Let's give the Cook Foundation a round of applause. Our second runner-up All-Star Scholar from St. Andrew's Episcopal School and winner of a $16,000 scholarship from the Cook Foundation is Joe Hahn. Joe scored a perfect 36 on the ACT, perfect sub-scores of 144, and a 96.1 grade point average. His star teacher is Ruth Holmes of Ridgeland. Our first runner-up All-Star Scholar from the Mississippi School for Math and Science and winner of a $20,000 Cook Scholarship is Alexander C. Whitwam. Alexander scored a perfect 36 on the ACT, perfect sub-scores of 144, GPA 96.37. His star teacher is Kay Truitt of Columbus, Mississippi. The Mississippi, they deserve a round of applause. The Mississippi's top All-Star Scholar and winner of the $24,000 Kelly Jean Cook Charitable Foundation Scholarship is Matthew M. Bisner. Matthew scored a perfect 36 on the ACT, perfect sub-scores of 144, and grade point average of 97.08. Matthew selected L. Orrin L. Uteris Sr. as his star teacher. They all deserve a round of applause. Thank you so much.
Again, let's give these students as well as all those in the back of the room another round of applause for the great work that they have done in their senior. Vicki, thank you for the work you continue to do with the STAR program. And we want to again thank the Kelly Jean Cook Senior Charitable Foundation for all that they do to make this possible. Thank you so much. We are continuing to see high school students excel in many ways throughout Mississippi. This year marks the 14th year of our Mississippi Scholars program, and it's the 4th year of our Mississippi Scholars Techmaster program. These programs are designed to give students the encouragement necessary to take a more rigorous course of study that better prepares them for college and for the workforce, and especially in the career and technical areas. These programs not only deal with the academic side, it takes into account other things as well: attendance, discipline, and community service, teaching kids the importance of giving back. MEC will continue to place a major emphasis on the importance of enhancing our educational opportunities, and this includes developing further leaders. It's always important to always be learning.
It was incredible to have the opportunity to meet and speak to so many of these STAR students. Literally, I think they had 35 students that made a 36, perfect score on the ACT, had almost 100 that made a 35 or 36. And the reality is they're going to be the leaders of Mississippi sooner rather than later, and so we're very blessed to have them here, and we're very blessed to celebrate them today.
Well, this morning we had the amazing opportunity to honor 330 STAR students. And in order to be a STAR student, you have to score at least a 25 on the ACT. And there were 330 students there present. But the amazing thing was that 162 of them all scored between either a 35 or a 36 on the ACT. It was incredible to be able to honor them, and I had the wonderful opportunity to briefly address them and sing the national anthem. But I was able to tell them, how important, education is. It will take you so far in life, and with determination and hard work, they can accomplish anything. And they are a select few, and they are there for a reason because of their parents, families, friends, and teachers who have pushed them to be the best that they can be. And it was such a wonderful time that we could honor them, and even at this luncheon today, be able to honor them and recognize them.
Leadership Mississippi is in its 44th year, and it's the second oldest leadership training program of its type in the country. At this time, I would like to ask MEC's Chief Operating Officer, Kathy Northington, and Michelle Whittle of Atmos Energy to join me on stage. In December, Leadership Mississippi graduated a class of 52 leaders, bringing the program's alumni to over 1,300 since the program began. Now, Michelle, who gets paid to be the operations manager in the Columbus area for Atmos Energy, also volunteered her time last year to serve as the 2017 chair of Leadership Mississippi. Michelle, we have a resolution that recognizes that support that Kathy is going to present to you, and we just want to say thank you for all that you did to make leadership a success. Again, Michelle, thank you. You have helped build a foundation that is continuing to grow. And in fact, this year, over 180 leaders expressed interest in this program, which allowed us to select a class of 55 that has just started. It's already off to a fast start. Our 2018 chair is retired General Leon Collins. General, thank you for your work and your willingness to keep this program moving forward. Now, as I said earlier, the whole purpose of today is to talk about the really good things happening in Mississippi, which is why I'm so excited about the opportunity to highlight a program that maybe not all of y'all know about. But once you hear about it, you're going to understand, hey, this is something that sets Mississippi apart. Every 4 years, the International Ballet Competition calls Jackson home. This year, June 10th through 23rd, USA IBC will transform Mississippi into the center of the dance world. Competitors from all across the world will take the stage at Tharomar Hall to provide performances like you will not see anywhere else. What makes this such a wonderful event is Mississippi is the only location in the United States to host this event. It's held the other 3 years in other countries. This is something unique to Mississippi. To tell us more about this great event, please welcome Mona Nicholas, the Executive Director of USA International Ballet Competition. Mona?
Thank you. And thank you, Mississippi Economic Council, for the invitation to be with you today. It's a great privilege to stand here before Mississippi's largest and most prestigious group of business leaders and before all of the STAR students who are truly our future. And I congratulate you today on all of your accomplishments. I'm here to tell you today about one of the state's unique global enterprises, the USA International Ballet Competition. It's only 59 more days from now that Mississippians will welcome artists and visitors from around the world for a 2-week competition that began almost 40 years ago when a group of visionary business leaders like you dared to dream big and had the courage to take risk. The numbers are quite impressive. The 2014 competition generated over $12.1 million in economic impact for our state. It drew participants and ticket buyers from more than 23 countries and 39 states. And we sold over 35,000 tickets. The media impact for the 2014 competition garnered approximately 400 million impressions in editorial media. This is positive news coverage and publicity all over the globe for our state. So whether you are from Tupelo or Biloxi or anywhere in between, our competition, the USA International Ballet Competition, affects all Mississippians. It puts us on the world stage in the best possible light. So you're probably saying, why ballet and why Mississippi? Well, it was because of an incredible woman named Thalia Mora, who was an author, a dancer, and a dance educator, who had been recruited to move to Jackson, Mississippi from New York with the sole purpose of starting a professional ballet company. And yes, she was a talented artist, but she was also an innovator and an entrepreneur, just like many of you. And after living here for a while, Thalia recognized that the citizens of her adopted new hometown were very passionate about 3 things: about art, community, and a competition, as evidenced by the love of their game called football. Thalia knew of 3 large-scale international ballet competitions that were happening around the world. One was located in Varna, Bulgaria, Tokyo, and Moscow. There was not yet a competition or a ballet competition in the United States, but she set out to seize that opportunity to win it for Jackson, Mississippi. Thalia, if you knew her, was a very persistent woman, and she was able to convince a group of forward-thinking business leaders and state and local officials and a strong core of local arts patrons that Mississippi could host this competition and we could beat out the other big cities that wanted this competition, like New York, like San Francisco, and Houston. So Thalia Mora's answer to why Mississippi was why not? Mississippi beat out all those other big cities, and the USA IBC took place for the first time in 1979 in Jackson, and later we were designated the official international ballet competition for the United States by a joint resolution of Congress. So now, held every 4 years, dancers from all over the world come to Jackson to compete on our stage at Thalia Mora Hall, which was named for our founder. Young dancers dream to be good enough to be invited to compete on the stage in Jackson. To them, it means an opportunity, a contract, or a job, a dream come true because they will be seen by artistic directors from major dance companies. So during the time that they spend here in Jackson, they form a network with other dancers, coaches, and directors that will serve them throughout their careers. They make friends and memories, and they will never forget Jackson, Mississippi. June 10th through the 23rd, the 11th USA International Ballet Competition will take place. The competitors will be rehearsing and taking competitor classes every day right here in the beautiful Jackson Convention Complex. The 3 rounds of competition, 17 performances, will take place at Thalia Hall. This is a truly unique opportunity to literally see the best of the best. It's like the Olympics of dance. Our tremendous success can be attributed to the generous support of our corporate sponsors who see both the value of the arts and the positive economic impact on Mississippi on hosting a 2-week global event. We also have the involvement of state and local agencies and individuals, and of hundreds of volunteers who help us once again roll out the red carpet and treat each of our visitors, whether they're from Ocean Springs or Osaka, Japan, to true Southern hospitality with soul. So with only 59 days until the opening ceremony, we still need more. We still need more sponsors, and we still need more volunteers. So we invite you to join us in helping us bring the dance world to Jackson. Tickets are on sale online and at our box office. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce to you David Carey, who is our artistic director of the USA International Dance School and also of Ballet Mississippi.
Think about it, from Mongolia to Mississippi, students all across this planet of ours, if they can find a dance studio and a teacher, they're pursuing this century-old art, actually 6 or 7 century-old art. Today I have 3 students performing the variations from Act 3, Sleeping Beauty, which we will perform at Jackson Prep on May the 12th, Saturday. The first student is Helen Mary Catul. She's a senior graduating this year, going to Ole Miss next year. The second student that will be dancing is Victoria Mungan. She's, I think, 11th grade and going to the Bolshoi Academy this summer.
Let's give our performers another round of applause. Thank you all so much. David, Mona, thank you for all the hard work that you do to put Mississippi in such a positive light, and really the support that y'all give to these programs as the business community makes them happen. If you hadn't had an opportunity, stop by their booth outside to get more information about the program, about the dates, and how you can be a part of that. I want to also take a quick moment to bring your attention to two other things that are happening in Mississippi that are really, really good. One is the Mississippi Arts and Entertainment Experience will open its doors on April the 28th in Meridian. Known as the MEC, it's designed to really highlight the arts and entertainment across the state, honoring not only our creative legends, but our future creative legends. If you didn't get an opportunity to stop by their booth, I encourage you to do that as well. And I also hope you had a chance to go by and pet the turtle that's in the lobby at the aquarium booth. The Mississippi Aquarium construction is underway for that. It's scheduled to open in 2020. Going to be a really bright experience for our Gulf Coast. We're glad that they're here to be part of our day. It's designed to not only provide exhibits, but really highlight Gulf Coast and marsh life from the environmental standpoint. So again, these facilities would not be possible if it wasn't for the support of our business community, our legislator, and our leaders. So a special thanks to Lieutenant Governor Reeves, Speaker Gunn, and Governor Bryant for all that they have done in making these things possible.
This is a huge deal for Mississippi because it generates over a $12.1 million economic impact for our state. Visitors from around the world come to see these dancers on stage at Thalia Mora, and while they're here, they're staying in our hotels and eating in our restaurants, and usually staying for over a month visiting our state.
When is it going to be, and how can people get more information?
The 11th competition since 1979 will take place June the 10th through the 23rd, and our tickets are on sale now. You can buy them by visiting our website at usaibc.com, and or you can come downtown to our box office and purchase the tickets.
Today is our annual meeting. It is our 69th annual meeting. We've been around for 69 years, and it's an organization that has strongly held positions of making sure we're promoting our state in a way that allows businesses to grow.
Tell us a little bit about why is it important that businesses join MEC, and what value do they get from that?
Well, MEC focuses on those issues such as education, workforce development, transportation, all of the things that allow us to have a strong business climate in the state of Mississippi. And without the support of our members, we would not be able to do that. And that's why it's so vital to have the business support that we do. Again, all sectors are involved. It's something where everybody that is involved is looking at the big picture. That is the thing. In Mississippi, we could easily talk about the little bitty individual issues, but MEC looks at the broad-based issues that are going to have an impact on everything we do in our state.
Your reaction, everything that you've seen and heard here during the annual meeting?
Oh, I'm excited that we had such a wonderful turnout, two great programs this morning, a chance to highlight our International Ballet Competition and see some young dancers who one day may be on the stage at the International Ballet Competition perform. That's just a special treat. And then we talked about a key issue, workforce. How do we make a difference? how do we change the paradigm going forward to focus on giving those that are skilled craftsmen, master craftsmen, the same type of value in today's economy as the master's degree recipient. Both are vitally important, and we have to be thinking at it from that perspective.
If people have questions like more information about MEC, what should they do?
Real simple, MEC.ms. That's MEC.ms. That's our website. Everything's there. I hope they'll go.